After watching this video, you will have the seeds for a set of beliefs that can instantly increase your attractiveness and even make you irresistible to most men. What you are about to learn has the power to completely change everything you believe you know about man's attraction and how the world functions when it comes to attracting a man without even saying one word. Pay close attention to this video to find out how to attract guys without actually saying anything to them. Make eye contact. Imagine that the guy you like just looks in your direction and you've just locked eyes with them. Keep a steady gaze and don't be scared to smile back in case. In a study, psychologists tracked how much time partners would spend gazing into each other's eyes. They discovered that whereas people who are not in love looked at each other between 25 and 50% of the time when speaking, and profoundly in love couples did so between 60 and 75% of the time. They took far longer to turn away from their partner's gaze when someone else entered the room or interrupted them. Therefore, don't be afraid to meet their side rather than instantly avoiding it. Meeting their gaze occasionally in a group discussion may help them understand that you find them appealing. When you do approach them, make an effort to gaze into their eyes at least 60 or 70% of the time while speaking. The mind recalls the last time a loved one last looked at them with such intensity. They will think of this stare as being romantic. You might wonder why. Well, phenylethylamine, a substance known as a love drug, is released as a result of this pleasant experience. When someone is in love, their brain releases phenylethylamine. Stay calm. When you are in a social situation, people pay attention to your body language more than you think. If you seem nervous or uncomfortable, it can be obvious to people around you. When it comes to guys, they find comfort in a calm, relaxed body language. However, if you have a negative body language, it can give them a sign that you are not interested or not in the mood to talk. In terms of posture, crossing your arms is not a good idea because it can give them the impression that you don't want people to approach you. Instead, leave your arms slightly open to appear more inviting and appealing. Another useful tip you can use to express approachability is to place your hands casually on your hips, or demonstrate availability by placing your arms down at your sides in a relaxed manner. Touch your hair. Men who are touching their body can seduce women a lot because it highlights more their masculine traits, but at the same time, women can do the same or at least something similar. In fact, I bet that a lot of you actually do this even without realizing. But if you keep touching your hair in front of a guy, it is a telltale sign that you are interested in them. And the thing is, a lot of guys know that too. Or even if they are not aware, they still find this gesture appealing anyways. Women automatically start to play with their hair as soon as they see someone attractive, which is a typical reflex that never fails to leave an impact. Just wrap a wig in your fingers. This circulatory move will undoubtedly have an impact whether you elegantly throw your hair back or discreetly place a wig behind your ear. Copy his body language. Copying the gestures of the other person or someone nearby can have a positive impact on them. This technique is known as the mirror effect and consists of copying a person's gestures without imitating them. If you see a man you like, try to copy his movements and the way his body is angled. Facing forward and pointing your feet in his direction also expresses that your full attention is on him. If you see a man you like, subtly mimic his movements. For example, if he is playing with a pen, try to mimic his movements with your phone. It's important that the gestures are similar but not exactly the same. It's well known that the more we recognize someone's movements, the more we want to believe that they are actually trustworthy. Stay confident. Wearing clothes that fit you well and make you look your best can help you draw attention without having to do anything. Try on all of the clothes in your closet to figure out which ones look the best on you. Then save these special outfits for the time when you want a guy to approach you. Pick a hairstyle that pleases you and gives you a sense of self-assurance. Your hair frames your face and can pull your entire look together. When you are going to be around guys you want to attract, style your hair in a way that flatters your face shape, goes well with your hair texture, and is simple for you to maintain as well. Smile. According to a recent study revealed by psychologists, smiling can actually increase your attractiveness. According to this research, they also found out that people found the ladies in the experiment who smiled more frequently 70% of the time to be more likable. Therefore, keep in mind to smile softly when you do meet their eyes. Try to be as natural as you can to achieve the best results. Here's the thing, you can also fake it, but it can be obvious in many cases. That's why it's important to be genuine when you smile at someone, to express that you find them attractive and want them to actually approach you. By being different from others, you will produce the most beautiful smiles, whether they are closed smiles, a giggle, a seductive smile, or a playful smile. Not to mention the fact that when you are smiling, endorphins are releasing in your brain, which also makes your mood better. Overall, if you followed all or at least some of these tips and executed them properly, he will probably give you his own signals to express his interest in you. I mean, of course, only if he's actually interested. As you can see, things like making a strong eye contact, staying calm and confident, touching your hair, copying his body language, and smiling are all powerful ways to make a guy understand that you want him to make a move. In most cases, these ways will be more than enough to make a man approach you, or at least making him feel that you are interested in him. If he doesn't, it might be that he is shy or wants to take his time, or in the worst case, he simply might not be interested in you. If so, don't beat yourself up for this, and remember, you cannot know for sure until you at least try. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing.